Hey everybody, welcome back. Happy Thanksgiving to you all and happy Wednesday. Today we're going to do a little bit of a circuit. We haven't done this for a while, I don't think since Halloween. So we're going to get back into that total body circuit idea. I'll take you through a really good warm-up, and then we're going to have 2 rounds of exercises to target everything. I do have a mat that I'm going to be using throughout the workout. I got a variety of water bottles, my backpack, and some textbooks. I'm going to interchange them all the way through throughout the workout, just kind of show you different ways to go through the movements. Choose what you like, but everything can be done with body weight. You don't need any equipment. The only reason I got the plyo boxes for one of the warm-up exercises to keep my balance. Other than that, kind of what you see here. If you want to add, you may add. But what we're going to start with, get into our warm-up, we're going to start with rock backs. So I'm going to come down to my mat, coming down to all fours. A little quadruped, knees shoulder width apart. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push with my hands, driving my hips back, trying to sit back onto my heels, flattening my back out. Coming forward. The first few I do pretty slow because, well, I'm a little older than some of you kids, so I gotta warm up those hips and back. After about 4 or 5 rock backs, I'm gonna widen my stance just a little bit. My knees are to the edge of my mat. I'm gonna do about 4 reps of this, and then we're gonna adjust it a little bit. That's my second one. Here's number 3. And number 4. Coming back to center, coming up, bringing my knees back up onto my mat. Now what we're going to do is we're going to set one of our legs off to the side, or abduct. And I got my leg straight out. If you do need to bend the knee a little bit because of the hamstring or tight hips, please do. Only straighten to where it's comfortable. I do try to get my foot nice and flat. And from here, I'm going to go through some rock backs as well. You'll find this gets the inside of the leg all through the hamstrings. And in the back part of the push, you might feel this a little bit in the glutes. And again, you're thinking 4 to 5 reps. Here's my last rep. This is my 5th one. Coming up, going back to center, switching sides. Dropping my right leg out, nice and flat, good straight leg. And I go through another 5 reps. As far as your back foot goes, you can either be up on your toe or you can have your foot flat. That's up to you. And again, you're thinking 4 to 5 reps. Just gonna push through where it's comfortable, get a nice little stretch. I'm gonna do one more. And coming back to center. From here, we're gonna go into downward dog with a yoga push-up. If you were here on Monday and your shoulders are still a little tight or really tired, just go through where it's comfortable. You don't have to go all the way down to your mat. Or you might find, I really don't like that right now. Just stick with the downward dog, okay? Only warming up. So, coming to a high plank, pushing back with the palms, heels driving to the ground, hips nice and high, hold for a sec. Coming forward into a yoga push-up. Sweeping through, back to high plank, right into downward dog. Hold for a breath. Down to yoga push-up. Coming back to center, right into downward dog. This is our 3rd one. Down to yoga push-up. Sweeping through. Boom. Going for 4. 5 is the magic number for this. Downward dog, down to yoga push-up. Coming down, sweeping through. Downward dog. Coming down, little yoga push-up. Boom, that's 5. And come on back to center. And then I'm going to come to forward. I'm still going to start. I usually What we're gonna get into now is hands to feet squat. And I usually start from my mat, coming down into a squatted position, and I try to get my hands over my toes when I do this. I still have, I'm still bending my hips back as far as I can through the knees. If this gets tight in the back, just grab your knees or your shins and do your hand to toe squats from there. But if you can, get down, wrap your toes, and from here, straighten the legs. Nice and straight position. Weighted through my entire heels, kind of up to the back of the ball of the foot. Squeezing down, and try to press your hips into the ground. Coming up, straighten the legs. Dropping the hips into the ground, that's 2. Remember, just thinking 5. Driving down for 3. Straightening up. Driving down, there's 4. Straightening up. Driving down, 5. And release, relax, and come up. I'm gonna set my mat to the side a little bit and use the box. What we're gonna get into now is leg swings. And we're gonna do both forward and back and lateral. So whichever leg you wanna start with, inside or out. I'm gonna start with my right leg outside and just go through some nice leg swings. You're thinking about 10, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming back to center, switching legs, and begin. And I'm going to take my right leg and I'm going to sweep through. Now for this exercise, the leg that's planted, you're going to want to come up onto the ball of the foot a little bit more. It'll give you a little more room when you're sweeping through so you don't scuff the ground, okay? So instead of just being straight flat, you might come up onto the ball of the foot. All right, and again, thinking about 10 once you get going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowing down, coming to center and relaxed. Switching feet. Again, looking for 10 once you get going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, and slowing it down and coming down and relax. From here, I can get rid of these boxes. I don't need these anymore. What we're gonna get into now is skips. And there's not gonna be much of a break in between these. We're gonna start with forward and reverse skips. Now, reverse skips, I don't think I've really done those much here. But let me demonstrate real quick. You're gonna just a normal skip. You're just trying to drive the knee up rather than just cycling through really shallow. Drive your knees up a little bit. Once you get to forward, here, when you go back, I want you to widen your stance, and those will be shallow. Okay, so forward, you're gonna drive. Once you get here, I'll say back, and then quick back. And we're gonna go forward and back twice, and not really take a break in between, okay? Trying to bring that heart rate up a little bit and get us ready for our circuits. Go ahead and get ready, set, begin. Driving the knees, getting ready, and back. Getting ready, forward, driving the knees, and back. And relax, That's your forward and back skips. Now we're gonna be doing lateral. Now, I don't have a lot of room to work with. If you do, say you're doing this on your driveway or your garage, you might be able to lengthen this out a little bit further, but I'm kind of working with the space I got. So, lateral skips, down and back, little breather, down and back, and then we'll move on. I'm gonna start with my right leg going over, then my left leg catches up. We are not crossing over yet. That'll be the next skip. So again, drive those knees and begin. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, straighten up, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, and relax. So that gave me about 5 to the right and 5 to the left. For me, if you feel like you want to do a few more, please do. Now we're going to cross over with this, okay? So instead of bringing that left next to my right, okay? Now with the crossover, since you're covering more distance, I'm not going to be able to hit that number 5. I might only get 3 to 4, coming to my right and coming back to my left. We'll go through this once, and then we'll start our circuit. Reset, get ready, leg first. 2, 1. Relax. Bags down. For this next part, I'm going to bring my mat over. We're going to do a floor press. And I'm going to switch to jugs of water. And these are just 1 gallon jugs. So you can think a little over 8 pounds a piece. All right. I like doing a chest press. If you haven't chest pressed before, from the floor is great because it's really, really safe. But I go with my jugs of water, elbows down, arms and wrists straight up, coming up, touching my jugs, and back down. Water up and down. You'll notice your elbows hit the floor, so you don't have to worry about getting some crazy stretch where you might injure your shoulders, right? Great way to protect the shoulders here. If you are using weight, what you want to stay away from is getting rid of the weight where your arms drop back. Drop forward if you need to. So what I mean by that, don't go this way, go this way, okay? Or bring it in and slide it down. Try to keep it within the torso area, all right? So chest press, 40 seconds. I do have my knees bent for this. Ready, set, begin. And again, if you need to stop and readjust the weight, if you are using, please do. But a nice steady pace. Don't go too quick with this. We still want that muscle activation. 15 seconds. Good job. Keep it going. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax, coming down to the floor, coming up, going into a bent over row. Again, I'm going to use, instead of a backpack, I've used a backpack several times for bent over rows, but I haven't used gallons of water before. So you'll find if you are using something independent, you'll have a little more range of motion. So let's go ahead and grab our weights. Bent over row, hinge from the hips, nice flat back. Throughout this. Remember, drive those elbows back, squeeze those shoulder blades. Ready, set, begin. And I'm thinking touching my shoulder blades to my spine if I can, right? Get a really good squeeze with those shoulder blades. Drive the elbow back. Keep it going. 15 seconds. Again, you're thinking real steady pace. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Bottles down. Backpacks down. Coming down to our mats. Going into crunches. And again, this will be like we've done before. All I'm looking for is hands on thighs, hands to knees. Okay, that's how I want to work this crunch while we're doing round number 1. Okay, last exercise of the first round and of the first set. All right, get ready, set, begin. And again, at your own pace. Some of us might go a little quicker, some a little slower. Keep it going. You got this. "15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. Nice work. Set number 1 is done. In the books. I'm going to set my mat to the side. grab a sip of water and a towel. And we'll get back into set number 2. I know, I'm making room for pumpkin pie. All right. So since we're working every different body parts, we want to keep our heart rate up. We might keep the rest pretty low. My legs feeling pretty fresh, so I'm going to go ahead and get ready and start my second set. Now that we know that the exercises are, now we can kind of just go into them, okay? Starting with reverse lunge, 40 seconds, ready, and begin. And at your own pace. Just make sure you're in control when you're going through that lowering phase. Whoop. Gonna work on my balance. 15 seconds. Stay with it. We're going right into push press after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Coming up, I used a backpack the first round and use my jug the second. Getting ready and begin. Make sure you're driving for good extension. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good work. Grabbing my mat, getting ready for floor press. Weights down. Getting into position. Ready. And begin. I know I hooked the jugs on my thumbs. A little different. Weight stays closer to my arms, so I'm not swinging around as much. Especially as you get tired, definitely want to keep these movements safe. 15 seconds. After this, we go right into a bent over row. Finish it off with our crunches. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Coming down, coming up. Big in between. Getting ready for our bent over rows. Again, squeeze those shoulder blades. Work from the back. Finish it off with the arms. Ready. And begin. Good flat back. Keep that core engaged, right? We're just bending from our hips, not our spine. Drive those elbows back. Try to get those points of the elbows behind your torso. Drive them to the ceiling. 15 seconds. Go right into crunches after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Weight down, coming down to the ground. Remember, just going from our thighs, just over our knees. Good deep breath. Ready, and begin. Now I do have my head up, but my shoulder blades are still coming down. Just adds a little bit of intensity. If your neck gets tired, just don't bang your head on the floor, right? "15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Go. Outstanding. Coming up, grab some air. Get a little sip of water. Again, I'm going to reset. Where'd I put my water? I'm going to chase my water bottle down. I know the 40 seconds work in a different muscle group gives you time to recover on the legs and everything, so you don't need as much rest in between, okay? I'm gonna get ready for set number 3. If you need to hit a timeout, please do, but I'm gonna keep chasing it. Get ready with reverse lunges, and begin. Last set. I might go a little slower, but I'm looking to go a little deeper, right? My first set, I was just hitting athletic stance. But hitting this last one, I want a little more burn. So I'll come down just a little bit lower, but I'm not touching my knee to the ground. 15 seconds. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Coming up, going to push press. Again, I'm going to stick with the bottle. At the top end, I noticed the book sloshing around quite a bit, so something I can keep closer to my body. Ready, and begin. Good, steady. If you need time to reset, please do. You want to get 5, 4, 3, 2. Going into our floor chest press. This kind of gets us ready for round 2. This exercise does. So, again, getting set, knees bent, feet flat, and begin. Last set. Keep pushing. Get those muscles firing. I just get to where my back of my arms kind of touch the ground and I just fire right back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax, bottles down, coming up for bent over row. Couple of deep breaths, getting ready, and begin. Keep that same form. My weight is balanced more on my heels, but throughout my whole foot, I'm not on the balls of my feet. Okay, that helps me with my hip hinge. Lets me engage my core to keep my back flat. That way I can drive those elbows and squeeze those shoulder blades. 15 seconds. Almost there. Keep it going. Embrace the burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Weight down. Last set of crunches. Call this the mashed potato round. Round number 1 for mashed potatoes. I love me some mashed potatoes. On the thighs, getting ready. Set. Begin. Nice steady pace, finish strong. This takes us to the end of round 1. "15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Beautiful, beautiful. Grab a little air. Time. But opposite arm, opposite leg. That way I can still drive and use my arms. "15 seconds. Whoop. Almost there. Finish strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job, good work. Coming forward, grabbing my backpack. Deadlift to press. Okay? We've done this before when we were doing our cleans. Same type of idea. And if you are comfortable with what we did on that workout, you can make it that way. What I'm going to do is, if my weight's down, I'm going to go down, hinge from the hips, weight it all the way through the feet, deadlift, pulling up, press, deadlift, press. Okay? That's what we got going. Let's go ahead and get ready. 40 seconds. Set. Begin. At your own pace. Good. Keep it going. 15 seconds. I know it gets to a point where I just catch myself, but then I gotta remember I gotta push off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job, nice work. I know, those are humbler. Coming down to the ground, we're gonna flip over onto our backs. We gotta get our core exercise, and it's gonna be leg raises. For this, I'm gonna take my hands, put them underneath my tailbone, okay? Right? For your leg raise. Getting ready, set, begin. At your own pace. I'm trying to keep my heels off the ground. Right now I have my head up a little bit. If I get really tired, I bring the head down and still try to get reps. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. 1 down, 2 to go. Grabbing a little bit of water. Set my mat to the side. Clean up my space a little. 1 set down, 2 to go. Now we'll get rid of the breakdown and kind of cycle through from one to the next. Okay? Starting with the knee drive, going into deadlift to press. All right? Good deep breath. Ready, set, begin. So always setting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Beautiful job. Give yourselves a hand. That's 2 down. 1 set to go. Outstanding. Definitely looking to burn some calories. I know a lot of us go through that all-day eat-a-thon, right? A little physical activity beforehand. Not a bad way to go. We got 1 set left. Punch that clock for 4 or 5 day vacation. And it's not supposed to rain. Such a treat. Couple of deep breaths. Last set, starting with knee drives. Getting ready. 40 seconds. Stay with it. Keep the intensity. Set. Begin. I know I need to take a little bit time, a little more time to set. Make sure you're stable with these knee drives. Give yourself enough time to set up for them. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Grabbing our bags or our bottles. Deadlift to press. See if I can play with 2. Getting ready. Last set. And begin. Deadlift, press. Deadlift, press, right? Even though I got 2 bottles, I'm still staying really close to my body. Bottles are in between my feet. They brush my body as I go up to my press. Keep it close. 15 seconds. Almost there. Stay with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Switching over, getting ready. Reverse flies. Remember, hinge from the hips. Good flat back. Ready, and begin. Be really conscious about that squeezing the shoulder blades. Trying to feel this in my back, not just my rear delts. Get those traps and rhomboids firing. Life is good. And it's your last set. 15 seconds. Believe it, only 2 exercises after this. Great place to be. We got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bottles down, grabbing my mat. Get set up for the push-ups. Okay, and it's just a little push-off. Try not to kick everything everywhere. Getting ready. Last 40 seconds of these. Beautiful. Love it. Set. Begin. I know as you get tired, you definitely don't have to worry about getting too low. Seconds. 1 exercise after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice work. Good job. Whoa. 1 last exercise to go. Leg raises. Last 40 seconds. Whew, I like it. Getting ready. Set, big in, finish strong. Stay with it, almost there. "15 seconds. Keep it going. Burn it out. Let your core know you care. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax, punch the clock. There it is. Your Thanksgiving workout. A nice total body circuit. I think that earned me a little bit of gravy. So, anyways, happy Wednesday to you all. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. We'll catch you Monday. If you want to get a hold of me, you can reach me